Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M53 M55, the Tier 9 American SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Malinovka, and it's under the command of General Disturbance. Yes, it's one of my replays. Yeah, I do throw in the occasional one just in case, well, if I have a good game. And, well, this one is in the M55. That's the 8-inch howitzer. I can tell that because the barrel does not extend over the front of the vehicle. If it did, that would be an M53. Game started. Now you can see this beautiful skin created by Rusty, Sir Rusty. He creates all the skins for What Arty Noobs, and they are absolute stunners, aren't they? Got our logo on the side, and well, we're very pleased with them and very grateful to Sir Rusty and to Jazzy, who produces some of the best skins as well, his daughter. And yep, they proudly wear What Arty Noobs clothing and caps because we send them to them. Okay, well, we've got a target and it's a Pershing. Round out. Oh, and our first shot goes wildly astray. Wasn't fully dialed in. Pershing just got stunned, but I am picking up some stun assist off it. And if he stays there, yep, he's dead. Right, well, normally on a battle like this, I will go straight for the bush. This is the spotting bush, and there is a Mario Kart, an EBR-90, making his way across the battlefield. But I normally hit that bush because there's normally somebody spotting in it, and this usually wakes them up and says, no, you can't sit there and spot. And there was somebody there. The shell did hit a target because there was no explosion. So you see, it does pay to hit that bush. So I spent one shell, but I definitely gave somebody a ringing headache. They would have really felt that one. It's got 1050 alpha, the 8-inch gun. It's got a long reload. It's over 30 seconds, but it really can do a huge amount of damage. Now, almost loaded. I'm going to fire another round in just in case he decided to stay there, and he didn't. So he's gone away. And okay, I've got another target to fire at, an FV4202, and there's a Scorpion G. So 2 tier 8 premium tanks lining up a shot on the Scorpion G first. That's the lighter armoured version of those two. It's a Panther tank with a very big gun on, and the gun actually is a Kanonen, and that means it's an Arty gun on a tank. Not a lot of people know that, but Scorpion Gs carry Arty guns. Round out on the Scorpion G. And it's killed him. Oh no, it killed a Batchat. 12 ton. I was aiming for a Scorpion G and I killed a Batchat. Now what's the betting? That was the tank that was sitting in the bush and I killed him instead. That's a funny one. I totally forgot that this replay had one of those shots where you fire in thinking you're going to kill one target and you kill a totally different one. Okay, we're going for the FV4202. But I keep thinking that Scorpion's going to pull up right next to that wreck. So I'm going to fire a round in there just in case. And if he was there, he would have been stunned. Now I'm marking the FV4202 again now. Now I am focusing on this lookout area because it is very, very easy for the enemy to get hits on our tank, on our team rather. But there is an enemy tank on top of the hill. It's a Conqueror. And there's an Object 705 up there as well, so I now have to pay attention to that. I've realigned my arcs, so I've got a full arc. This is one of the Artys with a turret. Fire around at the Conqueror. He takes a direct hit for 255. One critical hit. And that critical hit wasn't his tracks, because he wasn't tracked, so it must be something else I damaged. But it did look like it hit the front of the vehicle, so I'd say his driver was knocked out. Marking the 705 is my next target, but I've lost sight of him. Panther's going to see him next. There he is. Unfortunately, our Panther's going to take some damage. He did. And that 50-100, oh, just took a ram in the side. I can't fire at him because unfortunately, he was just too close to the target. And you said I splashed the enemy AMX 50-100. Get 417 hit points off him, but we've lost all our tanks up on top of the hill. And we're now facing enemy tanks coming down the hill. So now we're in a bit of a pickle. And I'm thinking I'm going to have to move from here very shortly. Just going to pick a new firing position because they're getting way too close. So I'm just going to skirt the water's edge, just get to the other side here. That leaves me an escape route just in case the enemy do come down the hill, and they were coming down rather quickly. Being careful not to knock any trees down if I can help it, because that will tell the enemy where I am. Okay, this looks a good spot. Okay, I'm ready to go. I've lined up my arc. I've got a 705 in the dip and a Conqueror up above. I can put a round into the 705 and it splashes him for 278. Tracks him. The Conqueror's taking damage. 705 is in defilade. He can't be hit by our team in that position at the moment. The bank is actually protecting him, but he's trying to crawl up and get shots on our EBR. I'm almost 2/3 of the way through loading. I'm going to try and give him another shot. Marking him as my target. Line him up. Work out where he's headed. I'm loaded. Now, rounds out. Oh, it fell short. Very short. Nowhere near the aim point. That was a very bad roll for the RNG. I wasn't happy about that at all. And I can now see there's an enemy EBR in the dip. And we've got the Conqueror moving south quite rapidly. So I'm trying to see if I can splash that EBR. If I can get around near him, that will certainly wake him up. Conqueror's coming up. I can't get a shot on the EBR, so I'm going to go for the Conqueror. Round out. Splashes him for 216. He's taking fire, but I'm not picking up stun assists because he used his first aid kit. Staying with the Conqueror for the moment. Marking him as target. And the EBR's been killed, so that's good. He's out the way. 257's about to attack the Conqueror. Even though I've marked him as target. Still waiting for the reload to complete. Any second now. Don't get too close, 257. I can't shoot now, he's too close. Way too close. Go for the 705. He's a one shot. Rounds out. And it falls short again. I'm having terrible RNG luck here. The Conqueror has finished off our 257. So 2 bad luck shots there. And that probably is going to affect the battle. We're now 4 tanks down. We've lost most of the hill defenders. There's only an EBR-90 and a Wizzy 132. And he's pulling back. EBR's staying behind to spot for us. And I need to hit this Conqueror to stop the EBR from being killed. Rounds out on the Conqueror. Direct hit. 427. 426. 2 critical hits. He's badly damaged. He's a one shot. Marking him as the next target. I should be able to splash kill him if I can get the shell near him. We're still 4 tanks down on the enemy. The Wizzy 132's gone up to spot for us again. We need somebody to tell us where the enemy is. There's the Conqueror again. Marked him as target. Almost ready. Rounds out. Kill shot. So, second kill for the game for me. But we still don't know where these enemy are. There's one last seen behind the ruined church. At least I think that's a ruined church. 705 and an AMX 5100. There was an AMX 5120 up on top of the hill, but we haven't seen him since. We're now 3 tanks behind on the enemy. I'm almost loaded. Aiming for the corner. Round out. A kill shot. 111 hit points this time. So, clawed another one back. So we're now 2 down. I've got 3 kills. Still looking for those other enemy tanks. The AMX 5100 is the one I'm worried about. He's the autoloader. Unfortunately, we've lost enemy on the coming across the field now. There's an Emil 1. He's been stopped. We're dialing in. Mark the target. He's been killed. There's Carnarvon coming across by the water. Dialing in. Mark the target. He's been hit. Almost ready to shoot. Round out. Oh, and another bad RNG shot. The shot went right over the top of him. Landed well behind him. So I've had absolutely dreadful luck this game so far. Although I've got 3 kills, I could have actually had a lot more damage on the enemy, but for the fact that RNG was just not with me. And that was a near miss from somebody else. I think the enemy Arty might be trying to find me. There is an FV3805 on the enemy team. Okay, we're looking towards the dip. There's an AMX5100 down there. There he is. Line up a shot. Rounds out. Oh, and again, RNG wasn't with me. The shell went zipping past him, but it did stun him this time. And unfortunately, we've just lost our AMX5120. There's the FV4202. He's hiding behind the wreck for the moment. That's not going to protect you from an HE round. Somebody should have taught you that. Yeah, he's thinking, oh, it'll protect me from AP rounds. Yes, it might, but not from HE. Rounds out. Kill shot. Don't know how much damage I did, but I got him out the game. Now, we've got a pattern closing in from... well, he's coming in from the east now. And in fact, I've only got one teammate left, and the Scorpion found me. So, did as much as I could. The Wizzy132 is the last member of our team. I'm not sure how long he's going to survive. He's being chased by a 59 pattern, an AMX 5100, and we know there's a Scorpion out there somewhere. Yes, there he is. And they're homing in on him. Oh, and here we go. We've cut to the picture, and yes, he's in a desperate fight for his life. He's being bullied now. And he's doing his best. But there you go. 59 pattern got him in the end. The carbuncle tank. So, too much to do, too little time, and some really bad RNG in that game. Very bad RNG. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. Well, it was only a first class tanker, surprisingly, during that game. Only a first class. But I did manage to get a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. I got 4. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, I got 14. And I got a Gore's medal. I hit more of... I did more damage, exceeding 10 times the hit points of my own vehicle during that game. And the win rate for that game was 5,517. So only a first class, but 5,517 win rate. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, surprisingly, I actually got the highest damage in the game. I didn't pick up a high caliber though. 4,057 hit points of damage overall. The next highest scorer was Carnarvon on the enemy team with 2,973, and then their Conqueror with 2,907, and then the next high scorer was the Wizzy132 with 2,839. When it came to kills, again I got the highest score. I got 4 kills. The Conqueror managed to get 3, and then there's a bunch of tanks with 2 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, well, actually it was Carnarvon on the enemy team got 984, the MX50-100 977, and their Conqueror at 922. Their FE4202 managed to get a Leather Slayer's medal, and well, I only managed to get 632 base XP because I was on a losing team. But anyway, let's have a look at detail report. Well, I fired 17 rounds during that game. I got 7 direct hits, 2 penetrations, and 12 splash. Damage of 4,057 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. I received 1 hit, it was a penetration, and it did kill me. It was the Scorpion G. I couldn't see him. I never even saw that, I didn't actually get warning that he'd seen me until actually the shell hit me. 6 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 destroyed, 1,074 hit points of stun assist off 10 stuns. On a premium count, these figures again, they're all wrong. 34,309 credits. I got 17,155 from personal reserve, and I got a courageous resistance for 3,725. So total 55,189. And after repair, ammunition resupply, I actually showed a loss, according to this, of 9,000 credits. But in actual fact, this was a premium account, so obviously the figures were slightly better. According to this, I made 45,000, and after deductions, that should be a 10,000 profit. I picked up 5 bonds for the Gore's medal, And I also picked up 632 base XP, 361 for Courageous Resistance, Personal Reserve 496, total 1489, but of course that's 1.5 times the 1.489, so it's closer to 2200 XP in total. So, yeah, was it a good game? Well, unfortunate RNG, I'm afraid. I think you can see most of those shots, the shell wasn't landing where it was supposed to land, and if those shells had hit the targets, I'm pretty sure that we would have been able to defend ourselves and possibly even win the game. It was very unfortunate some of those shells just missed by a mile and they landed right short in front of the target or well long past the target, even though the aim was right on the target. So just a very bad RNG game. But okay, I accept that I still managed to get good scores out of it, even though some of my shots didn't hit the target. So just have to try harder next time. If you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, because we get great replays like this all the time. And thank you for watching this one.